morning. My name's Stephen Valenti, and I'm the co-founder of Reach DCS Data Center Solutions. I'm here with my friends Garrett and Nick from Cohesion. Do you want to give a quick introduction of Cohesion?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm Nick Patel, CTO and co-founder at Cohesion. We are a smart meeting platform that integrates with all the physical and digital systems to make your buildings more intelligent in all different asset classes. And I also have Garrett with me. Garrett?
I'm Garrett Helmer. I'm the Chief Revenue Officer, and I'm here to support Nick.
Great. So Reach is a product line that's focused on data center solutions, and we're offering here a pretty unique product built for data centers where we can manage and secure and comply with all the compliance needs for data center security. And we've brought up Cohesion here to kind of show some of the integration that's going on that really opens up the doors for a lot of customers to use our technology and his technology to really smooth out the operation of any sort of facility, data center, and even expand into other markets too, like Class A buildings and stuff like that. So I'll spend a second just talking about what we do, and then we'll have Nick talk about how that his product, Cohesion, can actually expand quite a bit more of what we do. And so the Reach readers that we have are a million-mount reader that can actually fit on a rack or a cabinet. It could be indoor, outdoor. So we have for data centers, and we also have for outdoor cabinets for traffic and all sorts of applications where you want to protect your network. And we're monitoring. We've customized the reader so it actually can monitor multiple points, the sides, tops, the swing handles. Anyone who tampers with anything will know and be able to make sure what your product, your data, and your networks are secure. So that product, that reader, is actually very unique in that it's one single wire that does PoE power and manages everything, all the templates and all that for multiple credential technologies. And the probably one of the most exciting thing about the Reach product is how many different reader technologies that we can do. We do QR code for guests that are coming in, visitors and stuff. I'll talk a little bit about that in a minute, but also biometrics. We can do palm, face. We can do HID eye class. We can do high or low frequency reading, near field technology. There's a lot of different technologies that we can use that reader for. So it's a very flexible reader. This is and what we found in a lot of data centers is the need from a customer to work with the existing base building. And that's where Cohesion really helps us get to the end user's needs.
Yeah, and I think that the biggest problem there has been when you're going to these facilities, there is a system that is managed by the base building. These are software houses, Lanels, world level, and Cohesion unifies the credentials between all of the systems, card readers in the manner that Steve mentioned as well. So this could be your physical key card, your wallet key card, or it would be your biometrics. We integrate with the underlying system all the way from rack to out there physical perimeter security, both for visitors as well as employees that are coming in.
So, Nick, explain one thing to me. So if I've got space in a data center, I've got to come in through the perimeter, and there's doors on the inside, and then there's doors on the rack. You mentioned this unified credential idea. Put that into perspective for me. What does that mean from my experience if I'm a customer of Regis?
Yep. Absolutely. So assuming you're coming in as a visitor, you have to change your hard drive as a technician, and you need to be escorted, right? Normally the operation goes, to be invited, and now there are different systems where you get put in. So at that point, someone will have to walk you through. And the process gets pretty cumbersome. With unified credential technology, we create a unified QR code that works at the perimeter security. These are your base building systems that will enable you to get through the door. But then when you get to the right and you are seeing the Reach BCS readers, you could use the same QR code to open the door. And instead of it generating alarms because you are hitting the wall, with the work that Reach has done, and you can essentially suppress this thing so you're not getting false alarms either. So understanding that flow from a operations perspective is important. But as a visitor, while you're getting one account unified credential that gets you to follow the way to the rack that you need to go and out. And after that, your access is taken away. It's all seamless, secure, we are SOC compliant. It works for all the even enterprises that care about that security as well.
So my experience is better without sacrificing security.
Right, correct. Yeah, now everything in the data center or in any sort of utility companies and everything else, they all have to protect and know who's going in and out of every rack, right? So the benefit of Cohesion is that they actually, or you guys actually allow us to have that credential flow from the physical access control system that might be already in the existing building, and now protect everything that's going on in the racks or data center closets or utility facilities around the globe. And then the other thing too that you really help us with is the QR codes, which are generated for a lot of applications where you can go in and you simply want to have, let's say somebody from HP or Dell has to do service work. They don't want an app on their phone, but they don't want something for app-based building. And you don't want to give them a credential all the time and have them use it, manage it, and everything else. Now we can have your system just email them a QR code, and that can be read on our readers. And you can allow them to get from rack to rack, they get dispatched to another rack. Maybe they're working on, an insurance today, and tomorrow or 15 minutes later, they get dispatched to change their hard drives. They don't have to go back down to security, get re-credentialized, and then come back up, get escorted, and everything else. They can do it all with the phone app.
Yeah, and I think even taking this compliant data centers in general, even for commercial office buildings, these are the same problems. There is a landlord access control system, there is an enterprise access control system, and we go into those asset classes as well. And for our visitors, same experience as we mentioned on the data center, but for employees, now you can have all of your credentialing managed automatically in your identity system. It might be your Azure AD or one login out top. As soon as employees been onboarded, they can get their mobile access card, and when they're offboarded, the access is automatically taken away. And you're saving on plastic, but also tightening up your security as well.
Yeah, I think I want to thank everybody for coming out to the ISC West. It's been a great show. You can get in touch with us over at www.reachdcs.com. And
for us, you can always search for us at cohesionid.com or look for Garrett or I on LinkedIn. I'm a CTO and co-founder at Cohesion, Nick Pitt. Garrett Helmer, our CRO. Thanks for joining us. Steve, thanks for having us.